All right, everyone, welcome back into another PrizePicks video. Going to be getting into the top props today. So looking at yesterday's betting slip, 2 for 3, you know, that is good in that sense, but was a day in which if you use the bet of the day, you finally lost a unit. That being said, the top hitting score of the day did hit again. That streak continued. Kyle Lowry, which was the best EV bet that we had when I made the video, hit. The only unfortunate thing is that Matt Olson struggled, and he literally had 5 at-bats. 2 of them he struck out with runners in position. That was unfortunate there, but still, we'll take 2 for 3. Been an awesome June in terms of predictability thus far. Let's hope that continues. I do want to call this out real quickly on Underdog as well. They do have a free bet available for Game 4, Jimmy Butler for over fantasy points. So I will be touching on maybe some props that we could roll with to use with the Jimmy Butler free square. If that is something you guys would like to do, and you're new to Underdog, make sure to use the promo code 925 like you guys see in that graphic right there. So let's look at it. We do have a couple of good props right now. Clayton Kershaw for over runs allowed, projected at 1.71. The PrizePicks line has it set at 1.5. The Vegas line has it set at 1.5, and Underdog has it set at 1.5. 55% chance for that one to hit. That's probably going to be the best one that we get. We also do a BAM for over 3.5 assists, projected basically to get that as well. So obviously this is going to be something that we'll look at up until Game 4 tomorrow, but that is a pretty good prop. And I phrased it that way because I bet that this Kershaw prop will be gone by the time I upload this video. But that's not to say we're not going to get other good props like that throughout the day and throughout the day tomorrow. So now let's go ahead and get into PrizePicks. So I will be doing a formal NBA video tomorrow or possibly even tonight. But looking at right now, the best prop that we are getting in terms of EV betting is going to be BAM for over 3.5 assists. We do see the projection is only at 3.5. A little bit of a worry there, but not too bad. But still, 54% chance to hit. We'll take that. We got Jimmy Butler, if we were to round up, at 53% likelihood to hit. So not a terrible one there as well. Let's see if we have any discrepancies that we would want to chase. Probably not too much. Okay, so nothing too crazy just yet. Now let's go ahead and sort of buy PrizePicks and Underdog, see the differences that we have there. Nothing in terms of PrizePicks maybe overvaluing, but they might be undervaluing some props here. We'll see. And this is interesting. I love looking at this stuff like this. So Jokic for points, the average Vegas line basically has it at 30. PrizePicks has it set at 30.5. Underdog has it set at 31.5. Those are big discrepancies. That's very interesting to me there. We kind of see that for his rebounds, points, and assists as well. So some discrepancies there for Jokic, and then even for Jimmy Butler as well. It seems like there's a discrepancy between PrizePicks and Underdog. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, you can do that. Now let's go ahead and get into the MLB props. So a prop bet that I made was these two for the over right here, right off the bat. Okay, just because 54% chance for both of those to hit, we'll take that. I like those odds. Looking at it though, we got Estrada for over 1 strikeout pretty much is what we're hoping for there. A 54% chance for that one to hit. You guys want to roll with that? By all means, you can do that. I don't mind it hitting strikeout props when it's 1. And this is probably the best one that I would see, -135. So about a 53 if you round up to 54% chance to hit. Dominic Smith is also projected to almost get a full strikeout as well. So not a terrible prop there. Like that's probably the second best MLB prop today in terms of EV based bets. But we do have a lot of prop bets that are about 53% chance to hit. If you guys want to go ahead and roll with those, I'm fine with it. Like this is a decent day for MLB. No under bets. Now let's go ahead and get into probably what you guys all came in here for, the hitting fantasy score. So as it sits right now, we do have 2 props that meet the threshold that I want, where they're both the Vegas line projection and the projection is over 2 for the hitting fantasy score. That's going to be Jose Ramirez, okay? 2.78 for the Vegas line, difference between the PrizePicks line, and then 2.17 for the projection. Then we look at here, we do have Mookie Betts. If you wanted to round up, you could roll with that. My issue with Mookie Betts is that he's been someone that has looked intriguing the last couple of days, right? Can he continue to hit that well? That's my biggest worry with him there. And we got Francisco Lindor. That's going to be the next best one. Matt Olson. I think I'm done with Matt Olson. He cost me a 3 for 3 slip and then a 6 for 6 slip. I'm kidding, guys. That's not the way you should go about attacking stuff. If it's a good prop, it's a good prop. Like eventually those guys will figure it out. And it's not like he had a terrible day. He still had a hit. And even 2 days ago, still had 7 fantasy points. So the fact that it is at 7 fantasy points, that's going to be a good prop. But yes, to me, the two best props that we're getting are Jose Ramirez and Francisco Lindor, Ramirez being the top one, and then Lindor being the second best one. In terms of any under bets, nothing too crazy. De La Cruz, I mean, it is still fun. I just want to call that out. Fun stuff with him. The media is eating him up, and they probably should be. Awesome stuff there. Then I know some people have kind of been wondering about NHL props a little bit. DraftKings has just made them, or sorry, PrizePicks has just made them not that fun because they just instantly prop them up to the point where you're just chasing pushes, and it's just not fun. So let's go ahead and get into the bet of the day. And real quickly, for what it's worth, I know I didn't really touch on this. Actually, let's get into that real quick. PGA first. So looking at the PGA props, the course does seem to be scoring very easy. So there might be a situation in which maybe we're looking at some birdie or better ones. The issue that I'm having is that they're all propped up to 4.5, and I would say none of these guys are like lock and loads to do that. Okay. Now we do have Michael Block here, the PGA kind of standout storyline. 73.5 is probably still too high for him. It's tough to imagine him not shooting like 2 over par, 3 over par, especially after the last time we saw him. He had a magical run at the PGA Championship that was awesome. It's just he's not a pro, right? And he doesn't practice like a pro, so it's tough to imagine him being able to get the under there. That's also a prop bet that I don't mind. So I'd be perfectly fine including the BAM prop here, guys. If you want to roll with that, you can. But what we're looking at, we're going to be looking at those 2 hitting fantasy score props. Those are the best ones out there. Then we're going to go with some of those 2 EV-based bets that I liked. And then it's a little bit of a guessing game. Obviously, like we don't have that much of a sample size on Michael Block, right? 2 tournaments now that we've really seen him this season. 1 blew up and 1 he was terrible at. I phrased that terribly. 1 he blew up storyline-wise, and 1 his score blew up. But chances are he's not going to play well. 73.5 is 1.5 over par. There's a big gap between professional golf and being a golf professional. And people that don't follow golf are like, what are you talking about? But there is. If you don't want to use that one, you don't have to. All right. That's going to be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Trying to come out with, I got 2 videos that I want to come out with. A tips and tricks video, which is basically the top 5 mistakes I'm currently seeing people make when making PrizePicks prop bets, but I might be coming out with the NBA video tonight instead. We'll see. If not, that'll be out early tomorrow morning. All right, thanks for watching. Let's have a good slate, and as always, let's keep cashing.